If someone asked you to predict where you'd be in 10 years, how accurate do you think your response would be? If you asked me that question 10 years ago, I would have come nowhere close to guessing the person I am today. I think we can all agree that life takes some unexpected twists and turns, and that most of the time we can't guess where we're going to be in the next 10 years. There have been multiple things about my life over the years that have sculpted the person I am today, and although some of them may seem like they're normal occurrences or hobbies, such as being in a military family, riding a motorcycle, and choosing to be an engineer, all of them have shaped my life in one way or another. The first thing about my life that's different than some people is that I was part of a military family. This had many ups and downs, but one of the major parts of it was that we had to move every 3 years. From the time I was born to when I was 10 years old, every 3 years we'd move to a different place. So throughout the years I lived in Dayton, Ohio, Destin, Florida, San Antonio, Texas, and Las Vegas, Nevada. There were definitely some bad parts about moving all the time, such as the difficulty to make new friends and having to switch schools all the time, but these can definitely be seen as positives, as now I'm better equipped to handle social situations and can make friends and meet new people more easily. Another major part about being in a military family is the deployments. My dad would get deployed anywhere from 3 to 6 months at a time, and during those times we all had to pick up extra responsibilities to help my mom around the house. This was hard sometimes, but it definitely taught me how to be more independent and how to do my part around the house. This also impacted the way I view my future, as I hope to be in the military someday too, and one day I hope to preserve the freedom that we've had all these years. And speaking of freedom, nothing's more freeing than riding down the street with the wind in your hair on a motorcycle. Although most people probably see this as just another hobby, it's really taught me some important lessons, one of which is how to be a better driver. Now when I'm driving my car on the road, I can definitely be more aware of my surroundings, and I'm more attentive to what's going on. I also am able to learn more about machinery and how to fix and repair things, and I learned how to take apart my bike and put it back together through various repairs and maintenance. And this taught me how to figure out what was wrong and then fix it myself, which can be translated into life beyond just motorcycles. Another major part of my life is choosing to major in engineering for my undergraduate degree, and this stemmed from a curiosity about how things work. And from the time I grew up to now, I've always been curious how things work and wanting to take them apart and put them back together. Throughout this past year, I've learned how to break things down into simpler diagrams to understand them better, and how to be more inquisitive and ask questions when I don't know enough about something. This has also taught me to be a better learner, and to, instead of just learning in my free time, not only commit time to learn, but also have a growth mindset and not get too frustrated when I can't learn something the first time around. I also learned not to do assignments for just the grade, but also for comprehension, in order that in future classes you can go back on the information you've previously learned. Although these situations and hobbies are very normal at the surface level, the lessons I've learned from each one of them have shaped how I think and who I am today. One of the healthiest ways to approach most situations in life is to simply think to yourself, what can I learn from this? And then take those lessons into your everyday life. Thank you.
Yay.